What's up, YouTube? It is me, Ashley Marie, and welcome back to another edition of The Princess and the Vlog. I am so excited to be here today. So what I'm going to do today is going to be the Disney questions tag. It's like 30 Disney questions or something like that. But I'm also going to be sharing about a few of my Disney experiences today. So some of my fondest memories in Disney. So without further ado, let's get started. This tag was originally posted by UnderlandToWonderland, so that was the original tag, but a lot of people have done this tag from YouTube and other places, so I'm gonna do it right now. Alright, so first question is favorite character. So my favorite character, I guess who's probably not a princess, would be, I would say either Alice or Wendy. I love them. I love them both. Number 2, favorite princess. My favorite princess is hands down Rapunzel. So, like, if you know me, you know I love Rapunzel. Love, love, love her. Number 3, favorite heroine. My favorite heroine would have to be Moana. I'm pretty sure she counts. I don't know because she's, like, technically a princess, but, like, I don't know. I'm gonna say Moana because she's great, and she's a warrior, and she's beautiful, and I love her so much. Number 4, favorite prince. Oh my god, Flynn Rider, duh. I mean, have you seen the smolder? Have you seen it? Swoon. Number 5, favorite hero. My favorite hero would probably be Hercules.
Honey, you mean Hercules!
Number 6, favorite animal. Oh, that's hard too. There's a lot of animals in Disney. But I'm probably gonna say my favorite animal is Winnie the Pooh, because Winnie the Pooh was great and he's so cute. Number 7, favorite sidekick, Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski, I mean, come on, he's so great. Mike Wazowski's great. Okay. Number 8, favorite villain. Oh my god, Frollo wins. Like, just... yeah, hands down, just wins. Number 9, favorite original character. Probably Minnie Mouse, just because she's so cute and wearing pink, and I love her. Number 10, favorite love song. I have a lot. Beauty and the Beast is one of them, but I See the Light from Tangled because duh, I love Tangled. But yeah. Okay, number 11, favorite song. Yeah, there's a couple that come to mind immediately. So the first one that came to my mind is How Far I'll Go from Moana. Should have won an Oscar, by the way. You'll Be in My Heart from Tarzan. Pretty much just anything from Tarzan. I really love the Tarzan soundtrack because Phil Collins. God, I feel like my mother. Another one would probably be You've Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story. That's probably my other one. Number 12, favorite villain song. Oh my god, Hellfire. Duh, come on. That's some genius. Okay, especially when you put Heaven's Light and Hellfire and they bleed into each other like it does on the soundtrack. My whole heart just like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. Okay. Number 13, least favorite song. I hate to do this, but anything from Frozen. Anything from Frozen. Just, no. Number 14, favorite kiss. That's hard. That's hard too. I am gonna say, first of all, Snow White and Prince Charming, just because it's iconic and you have to. But I also really like Belle and Beast's kiss when he comes back to a prince, and it's just like, it's the most magical. I love it. Number 15, the first movie you saw. I distinctly remember that the first movie I saw was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I know that for a fact. Number 16, favorite classic. I'm gonna go with Cinderella. Number 17, song that always gets stuck in your head. Anything from Frozen, anytime I hear it, just anything. I mean, it could just be like, do you wanna build a snowman? I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna be singing it forever. But you know, also, when somebody says something, it's like, oh, you just need to let it go. Let it go, let it go. I'm like, oh my god, I hate everything. Anyway. Number 18, favorite Pixar film. Monsters, Inc. Monsters, Inc. I love Monsters, Inc. It is one of my favorite, like, both Pixar and Disney movies ever. I love it. I think a close second would be The Incredibles. Number 19, least favorite Pixar film. Anything from Cars, I'm gonna say, is my least favorite just because, like, I didn't really like it. Number 20, favorite sequel. I did not think I was gonna like this one. Did not at all. But I really liked The Lion King 2. Number 21, overrated movie. I think everybody knows what the answer to this is, but it's definitely Frozen. Number 22, underrated movie. You know, I have a couple of them. I just thought of one. I was gonna say Hunchback, but, you know, Hunchback's been getting a lot of popularity lately because, like, I don't know, I guess people are just, like, really into being dark right now and, like, super edgy, because I am. But I actually just thought of this one. The Little Mermaid 2. Super underrated, but it was so good. Like, I'm like, come on, fam. That was so good. Like, y'all know, because I definitely wanted to be Melody whenever that movie came out, but I didn't have the right hair color, so it's fine. Number 23, movie that makes you laugh. Oh, there's a lot of those. There's a lot of those. Actually, one that I can think of in particular, though, is Toy Story. Like, there's so many jokes in that movie that I did not get when I was like 8 watching this movie, but like I'm 19 now and I'm like, oh my god, this is so funny. Like, this is literally the funniest movie freaking ever. It's great. Number 24, movie that makes you cry. Probably the one that makes me like sob. Like, I'm not kidding, I left this theater crying. Was Inside Out. It was because, like, I think a Disney movie for the first time as an adult really impacted me. Number 25, the saddest scene from your favorite movie. There's a lot of favorite movies that I have, but I'm gonna say from Tangled, it's definitely when Rapunzel's hair turns brown and Flynn is like sitting on the ground and it's like, you are my new dream. And I'm just like, oh my god. I just like, yeah, I curl into a ball of sadness when that happens. But, you know, also from Pixar, when Sully has to leave Boo, that kills me. Literally kills me. I'm just like, number 26, saddest death. Hands down, Mufasa. Just like, anyway. Number 27, favorite quote. I like, well, first of all it takes is faith, trust, and pixie dust from Peter Pan, just because it does. There's a lot of good quotes from Winnie the Pooh, and they just make me really happy. 28, favorite theme park. Well, I've only been to Walt Disney World in Orlando, so I guess it would be that one. But in Disney World, I think either Magic Kingdom or Hollywood Studios would be my top favorite. 29, favorite theme park attraction. Oh man, there's a lot as far as roller coasters, like big rides go. Tower of Terror. I quote the whole Hollywood 1939. Yeah, I quote that thing every time. And people look at me like I'm weird, because I know it. Also the Haunted Mansion one. The Haunted Mansion ride, I love it. And everybody looks at me because I know that whole spiel too, because I've been on it so many times, and I'm just like, I like Tower of Terror. Also Rock and Roller Coaster, because jamming out to Aerosmith when you're on this roller coaster is really, really fun. Because I'm literally like on this roller coaster, I'm just like, did look like a lady. It's the best. It's great. But Haunted Mansion too. And then finally, number 30, favorite theme park show. Wishes. Wishes is definitely like, it never fails to make me cry. Never, ever, ever. So there's that one. But as far as like a show like during the day or whatever, I really like Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair. If you haven't seen it in Disney World yet, it's fairly new. But it's so fun. It's so fun, and they bring out a lot of different characters, and I love it. So if you go to Disney World, you should definitely check it out, just because it's really fun. So that was the Disney tag. Yay! So just as a quick little follow-up, I'm going to share a couple of experiences that I've had, like really fond experiences and memories that I've had through going to Disney World. I have been to Disney World 12 times, so that's a lot, but I've had a lot of experiences in the parks and just with the Disney company in general that have really made me so attached to this company and like have really made me want to go work there. So one of them I could say would probably be when I watched Wishes for the very first time. I was with my godparents. I was with my godparents on this trip, and so they took us to Disney World for the first time. It was me, my mom, my dad, and my sister, and then my two godparents. And so we were in the park, and they're such Disney fanatics, and so they know all the little secrets and whatever. They wanted us to see Wishes. They wanted us to see Wishes on our first night there. And so we went to the park, and I was like, oh, it's just a fireworks show, right? I didn't realize that my 10-year-old self would, you know, be so enamored with Jiminy Cricket and his voice over the thing. And so I was standing next to my sister, and so Tinkerbell comes flying out of the little thing. At the time, Tinkerbell was like her everything. And so she like freaked out when she saw Tinkerbell. And I was like, it was great. And so we're like sitting here going through the whole show, and probably about 2 minutes before the end of the show, like I just feel a tear. I just feel a tear out of the corner of my eye, and it just starts going, and eventually they're like pulling off the last fireworks, some of the last notes of the song are coming out, and I'm like, I am straight up crying. And like I didn't know what to do because I'm like, oh my god, I'm just sitting here crying and I cannot control it. And I think ever since then my family has gone to Magic Kingdom the first day and seen Wishes that night. It's been our family tradition, and I think that's what started it. I think it's just because no matter how many times that we see this show, we think about something different. We think about something different every time we're there. Last summer my family went to Disney World. We had the best time. We stayed in the Grand Floridian for my sister's 16th birthday. But it was just like an all-around great trip. We had great weather. We had great food. It was just one of those trips that was like really, really magical. Another fun moment on a trip was a trip that I took with my sorority sisters. Some of us went to Disney World for our spring break last year. There was a group of about 10 of us, and so we had the best time. Disney really brings people together, and I found that out through this trip, is that, you know, Disney is such a collaborative experience, and it's so much fun when you go with other people and people that want to be there. So yeah, that's about it for this video. So stay tuned. I'm going to be posting more soon, but I hope you guys have a magical day and stay tuned for more. See you real soon.